Good day, everyone. Welcome to class one more time. Today, we want to look at this question. Find the unknown angles. What are the angles we are finding? We are finding Q, U, Z, W, Y, X, V, W, and T. If you look at it very well, this is a combination of corresponding angles. I talked about corresponding angles in my previous video. You can go there to check. Corresponding angles, vertically opposite angles, and alternate angles. This has everything inside. So we are going to make use of those angles to find the unknowns here. First of all, in this kind of problem, it depends on what you see first. Some may decide to solve U first and say, oh, U is equal to 75 and say they are alternate angles. Another person may decide to solve Q first, bearing in mind that Q and 75 are both on a straight line, this line. So if Q and 75 are both on a straight line, and the sum of angles on a straight line is 180 degrees, therefore, 180 minus 75 shall give us Q. Okay, let's begin. First of all, I want you to know that these are three parallel lines, which is being cut by a transversal. This line is what we call it transversal. Now, let's see how it goes. First of all, let's find Q. Q plus 75 equals 180 degrees. A sum of angles on a straight line. So Q equals 180 minus 75, which gives us 180 minus 75, that would be 105 degrees. So our Q is 105 degrees. So after solving Q, we can now go ahead to solve everything without any calculation, just using the knowledge of corresponding, vertically opposite, and so on like that, and alternate angles. So let's solve Y. So we can say Y equals 75 degrees. If you look at Y, the direction of Y and the direction of this angle here, 75, they are facing the same direction. So they are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. So that's about Y. Since we have found Y, we can find U. U equals 75 degrees, which is vertically opposite angles. So why do I say vertically opposite angles? If you look at Y and U, they are opposite each other. So after that, we can find Z. Say Z equals 105. Why do we say, okay, let's say Z, to make you understand, equals Q, which equals 105 degrees, corresponding, let me short it, angles because this Z and Q are facing the same place. If you look at it, they are facing the same place. So that goes to T as well. If you look at Q, Z, and T, they are all equal. So T equals Z, which is 105 degrees. Also corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Let's come to this side. Now let's solve. What other letters do we have? Let's solve V. We can say V equals Z, which equals 105 degrees. They are vertically opposite angles. And likewise, if you look at it, we are done with everything here solved. We found Z, Y, which is here, U, and V here. So let's come here. Over here, we've already solved T. So we can also say the same way we solved Y, we can solve, the same way we solved V, we can solve W, because they are corresponding angles. You can say W equals V. What was our V? 105. Likewise, we can say W equals T. What was our T? T was 105. So T 105. So you can say W equals T, which are vertically opposite angles, or W equals V, which are corresponding angles. They are still saying the same thing. So W equals, let's use T, which equals 105 degrees, vertically opposite angles. So we find X next. What's our X? Our X is going to be equal to whatever U is. That will be our X. Whatever U is, or whatever Y is. Because X and Y are alternate angles. Likewise, X and U are corresponding angles. So what was our U? 75. If you look at the value of Y, it must also be 75. So you pick one, any one, you are correct. So let's say X equals U. This is U. Write it very well. Which equals 75 degrees. Corresponding angles. I think we have covered everything. So this is how to solve a problem like this. These are the solutions to the unknown angles. Please, if you have any problem with angles, you can put it in the comment section. And if there is any mistake in my calculations, you can also put it in the comment section. Please do well by sharing it to your friends, share it to your children. If you are a parent watching this, also let your children see it so that they can learn as well. Thank you. Please do not forget to follow me on social media handles and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.
If you have learned something great today, please click in the subscribe button. Like, share to others. Thank you.